Warren Parry and Cody Harris representing Team New Zealand. Representing us in the commentary box, Rod Harrington and Wayne Mardle.
Thank you, Dave. There is Robert Thornton. Him and his partner Gary Anderson were beaten quarter-finalists in 2014. And last year, Gary Anderson and Peter Wright were beaten finalists. Can Scotland break the monopoly that England and Holland have had on this championship? Can they go one better and win it? This man, the twice and reigning world champ, Robert Thornton, the reigning World Grand Prix champion. They have got their work cut out, New Zealand, because this pairing could easily go all the way, Rod.
They certainly could, and the way Gary Anderson is at the moment, he's just come off of Dubai, beating Phil Taylor in the semis and winning against Michael Van Gerwen in the final, so he's going to be flying, and with that scoring power. And you kind of feel, although Robert's not had a great year, you think that Gary, he will come in Gary's slipstream. He will be the captain, put the hand on the shoulder. Come on, Robert, let's get going on this. And yeah, they will be a force to be reckoned with. But Warren Parry's been around a long time, and he's up with a new young man called Cody Harris, who down in Australia and New Zealand, there's big talk about this young man. Last year when he was there, people were telling me to look out for this young man.
And Gary's been unlucky there. Yeah, Cody started off with a nice straight 100. He's in the 61st start, and he's in again.
121.
Well, he's not showing any signs of early nerves. Robert Thornton, when he's on,
57.
He's won the World Masters, he's won the UK Open, beating Phil Taylor in the final, and famously beat Michael Van Gerwen in the World Grand Prix final.
100. Scotland, you require 84.
He's going to have to go to 14 ball route. Bullseye it is for this first leg.
59. New Zealand, you require 125.
Cody Harris, a chance here. Needs the 25. Oh, he's gone for the 54. Double 16 for the first leg, and that is what you call a checkout. 1-2-5 from the young man. No nerves, Wayne. He just stepped up there, and you've got to say he lost us on that, didn't he?
Well, the old school route. The old school route of 1-2-5, going for the treble 18. Because if you hit an 18, needs 107. Then you go 57 ball. You don't see it very often nowadays. The ball is the preferred route. Cody Harris, in his first real big event on the big stage, on TV, produced 3 scores of 100, 1-2-1 and a 1-2-5 finish. It's all right, Rod, isn't it?
Doesn't leave a lot for a Wazza Parry to do, does it?
100.
Wazza's probably thinking, oh, I better wake up here. Well, certainly the Scottish have got to wake up, because that was a warning shot over the bows.
60.
Oh, Gary Anderson and Robert didn't really do a lot wrong. It's just that this man was inspired.
140.
Throws a nice start, just kind of steps away from it a bit, but doesn't seem to be affecting what he's doing. This man, when he's on, oh my. There's hardly anyone better to watch in the world of darts.
This is where Wazza's got to start earning his money, and this is not going to help.
66.
Oh, what a great last start. Robert Thornton now. Oh, that's perfect for Thornton to find another treble from there. Now he's got to aim at double top with this. That's exactly what he's done. He didn't want to hit the flights, did he?
Well, 1-2-5 was simple enough. Treble 18. Treble 18.
I think he probably thought about staying on the treble 20 there, because it weren't a bad lie for the way he throws darts.
Moving over. Double 5 now.
15. New Zealand, you require 72.
It's a real opportunity to make this 2-0. 20 for tops. Tops.
52.
That was a massive chance for New Zealand. Oh, and that was only just in the one from Thornton. One dart left in hand, and one dart, that's all he needs. Scotland are back in this. On that one dart and double top that Warren Parry missed, how important will that be come the end of this match?
Yeah, that really is a turning point. This guy here, Cody Harris,
140.
just hardly a nerve rod. But the way he throws, the venom in the release, the follow through is so direct. It's fantastic to watch.
Well, as I said, when we was down in Australia and New Zealand,
45.
a lot of the talk was about this young man, Cody. Well, the old boys down there that we know were saying, look out for him. He's got a good future in this game. Well, I think probably Gary Anderson may have a decent future as well. He comes on a little bit. Steely eyes, Wayne. If he looks at you, you're just going to run, aren't you?
But the prolonged follow through leaves the arm there. There's a lesson there for any amateur. After he lets go of the dart, the thrust of the arm, making sure that the dart goes in or around the intended target. There's no bailout with him. He's keeping out Rob Szabo, Cody Harris, and Rob Zabo's a real good player, played in a few World Championships now.
Well, he's been playing on our Challenge Tour over here in England.
100.
And in the qualifiers.
116.
Cody Harris steps up for 116. Oh, that's the first bad dart he's actually thrown. However, he just needs to set it up because Robert Thornton may only get a dart at the bullseye, and that is a great last dart. So pressure on Robert Thornton. Well, he's hit the 54 double 16 to take the lead.
70.
A rushed second dart. You can see the anger
32.
there from Robert Thornton.
That is 2-1 New Zealand. He looks up for it, doesn't he? Looks confident, doesn't he?
He does.
Look, when you're good enough, you always feel like you can do it. And he knows how good he can be, and he knows how good he is. Like I said, the prolonged follow-through. That dart has no option.
And although he moves his head just slightly, it's not moving forward too much, so he's not losing his height.
83.
Still very raw, Cody Harris. Warren Parry knows that he's got a good partner. So he knows
60.
if he does his bit, they may have a chance to pull off a massive, massive World Cup upset.
60.
Well, if they can take this leg, pressure is going to be on the number 2 seeds big time.
60.
Well, there we see there's a slight movement, just raising of the front heel, but that follow-through is absolutely sublime.
Well, as I said, he's not losing his height, Wayne.
No.
He's keeping his height. If you go up a fraction, that's okay, but it's when you lean forward and lose your height, that's where you become a problem.
Oh, we've unearthed some tonight.
60
Kordecker, Daniel Jensen, and now Cody Harris. Well, Robert will be slightly disappointed with that, just a ton. Good game, this.
Oh, what a good switch that was from Cody Harris. Now this, you feel, might have to go. And Gary Anderson was going the bullseye route. Don't understand that one.
Don't like that way. Do not like that way at all. 54-54 ball. It's an exhibition shot. Double 16 now. Double 16.
6.
That is a big let-off
60.
for Scotland. Now Thornton, that's low enough for the flight not to be in the way. Rushing the doubles a little bit is Robert Thornton. The anguish in his face tells the story. And the way this young man's playing, 3 darts in hand, you can't see he's going to miss. Pins it, first dart, that's confidence for you. And now Scotland, they have a battle on their hands.
177.
If you have got a bit of a game on, you wouldn't mind Gary Anderson in your corner, would you? Starts with a 177.
140.
He's enjoying it as well, isn't he, Cody Harris?
He's loving it. Not just enjoying it, he's loving this. That's the last thing Gary Anderson and Robert Thornton wanted to see.
100.
When you're playing darts for yourself, if you lose, you only hurt yourself. But pairs and representing your country, the pressure will mount and mount and mount. And it's mounting now for Scotland. Treble 18 for the bullseye. Can Robert Thornton finally hit a double? And that's the bullseye.
Scotland.
However, Wayne, it was only holding the throne.
New Zealand to throw first.
Warren Parry was sitting on 100. More than gettable. Get in, he said. And that was only a hold of throw, Rob, but it kind of had to go, didn't it? In severe trouble here. But that 1-2-4 certainly helped matters.
45.
The thing that's not changed is that New Zealand still have that in them, and they still feel like that hasn't stopped anything. Their belief just hasn't diminished at all.
100.
And Cody Harris is he's still hitting everything he's looking at.
100.
Advantage New Zealand. They've got a handful of darts plus these. Well, that's not the worst thing to happen.
60.
Put Anderson under the cosh. Oh, but that's a perfect dart from Anderson.
140.
He kind of knew after the first dart was in, at least one was going to follow it.
Warren knows that he needs a treble.
41.
Robert now in exactly the same position. Knows that a big treble is required. How good was that?
160.
He may still get 6 darts from this 160. Or he may only need the 3. Oh, you could hear that clip the barrel and push it into the treble 5. That was really unlucky. But what he's done, he's set it up absolutely perfectly. Pressure on the world champion.
Well, that leaves 82. You've got to go 42 tops. Has to go that way. It's a bigger target, the 42, than the bullseye. Tops now. That is as good a finish as we have seen this evening. It was a majestic 1-2-5 from Cody Harris earlier in the match, but that, under the circumstances, I think was better.
That's why he's the world champion.
140.
Three legs apiece. New Zealand v Scotland, the number 2 seeds, have been under the caution. Another 140 from Cody Harris.
I wish I'd have written down every score that Cody Harris has scored, because I could have given you some kind of information about how high his average had been singularly. He's been absolutely sensational. But what has been even more sensational is the last 2 finishes
85.
from Team Scotland. 1-2-4 from Thornton, and that 95 from Gary Anderson.
83.
Well, without those, Wayne, they could have been walking off the stage.
Yes. That's why these guys are in Premier Leagues. That's why they win majors, because they're good when they need to be.
60.
Oh, as you can see the close-up there, 3 really well-thrown darts, but not found the target. Oh, again, another loose start. And Robert Thornton's done that a lot this year, especially in the Premier League. Just losing concentration a little bit. Don't miss the 20. And that's all he needed to do.
Good visit.
135.
Bullseye. 60. Oh, bullseye. Well,
99.
on the upside, double 18 left.
Yeah, it was, but it was a perfect guide for the bullseye, wasn't it, that first dart?
Apparently not.
No. Treble 20 for double 18. Oh, just on the top wire. No, double 18, everybody loves it, but everyone hates the double 9, so you're going to miss. Put it just above. Oh, straight in. Scotland are on a run. They were under the cosh, and now they're 1 leg away, and they know that they've been in a battle.
They were 3-1 down. They've just won the last 3 legs.
45.
The winners of this match will play Norway.
I think we could see this Cody Harris in quite a few times in the next few years, Wayne.
I hope so.
Yes, I do. He's a long way away just to pop over for the odd tour event, though.
60.
Yeah, a couple of days away. Take a day and a half to get there. Spend 20 minutes in a venue, and if you're unfortunate, you're
60.
on your way home again.
But it is the experience. Has this young man got the experience on the PDC tour? I can only see improvements. And to improve on what he's done this evening,
47.
a little bit means he's going to earn some nice cash on the tour.
Asserting authority now. The number 2 seed, Scotland. England number 1. Holland the 3rd seeds.
140.
Great visit from Warren Parry. The Thornton is having none of it.
177.
There you go. That is how you set up Gary Anderson, the world champ. And look what he's left. Gary Anderson's favourite double.
Yes, he doesn't miss the double 12 very often. But that's not frightened this young man. Oh, that's great dance to follow that. So Gary Anderson, double 12 for the match.
That is the match. Gary Anderson and Robert Thornton dispatched New Zealand by 5 legs to 3. But that doesn't tell the full story. They led 3-1, the New Zealanders. The story has to be Cody Harris. Again, we've unearthed an absolute darting sensation. He knows he has a future, but the future right now is how far can Scotland go in this. They win 5-3. They will play Norway in the 2nd round.